Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius December 21, 2022. Minor but tricky aspects in the first half of the day can lead to some off-timing. There can be a strong desire to believe in someone, but at the same time, fear that you'll discover reasons not to. Relationships may be a little tricky, and it's a toss-up whether they need extra attention to keep them running smoothly or if it's better to give people space and avoid overthinking problems. Friendly gestures may be taken the wrong way, something said can be misinterpreted, and there may be other minor social hiccups. Family relations may be a little tense and can interrupt your fun. As the day advances, however, you're ready to make the most of things. You'll find that diplomacy takes you far, and mutually beneficial relationships are in focus. Feel a new dawning arrive for you as early as tomorrow. This is because your planetary co-ruler, glorious Jupiter, is feeling flushed in the zodiac sign of Aries once again. Wherever he goes, he absorbs this raw energy and then magnifies it to the human collective. This means that with him in cardinal fire, the key to creating the love story that will fulfill you the most is to take the wheel and steer it in the direction that pleases you. Regardless if you're single or attached, seize the day to chase after the magic in the moment. You needn't plan everything all the way to the end. Let the excitement of life lead you into laughter, passion, and love. Do not be afraid to follow your dreams or to socialize. It might be daunting to pursue your aspirations, network, or even build an online presence while Chiron retrograde in Aries squares Venus in Capricorn. You might not feel as confident when going after something that you want to further incorporate into your career path. It is worthwhile to dip your toes in the water. Do not be afraid to reach out to a colleague to talk about your goals. You could even try posting something new on your professional platforms too. Ahead of not just Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion's game-changing return to your income sector tomorrow, but during the Sun's last full day in your career sector, there is a chance to give the other side of the financial fence your attention. In her first full day in your financial sector, the dwarf planet Ceres knows that she can't compete with Jupiter, which is why she is asking that for now, you focus less on the money and more on your financial needs and priorities. Today's energy is all about knowing what you need in your life in terms of structure, and then abiding by this in the most original and true-to-form manner possible. For instance, if you love ice cream and yet hate what it does to your body, it is paramount that you develop a love of tofutti or some other less troubling substitute. If you do not take the initiative, something else will, your cholesterol level, for example. If there has been anything on the home front that has been troubling you, the essence of this day may well bring solutions you have not thought of before. Perhaps a better system is needed, or maybe a different form of communication can help. Whatever the case is for you, do some investigating into the solution. No doubt, someone, somewhere has encountered the same situation, and may have the answers in the form of a book or website. Check it out. Having the moon in an adventurous part of your chart during Jupiter's last full day in Pisces is doing more than just giving the spirit of adventure a boost. This puts the moon and Jupiter in harmony, something that can boost your confidence, and in the final hours of the launch of a new Jupiter cycle of expansion, confidence in the future and the journey ahead. This is the third time since Jupiter returned in May 2021 that he has left, but this time there will be no turning back and there will be no more failures to launch. This is it, so strap in for the ride. The dwarf planet Ceres' departure from your relationship sector yesterday was a win/win. On the one hand, this has taken away the pressure on both you and your relationships. On the other hand, that pressure came from Ceres stress testing a balance between your personal and relationship needs, leaving you with a more authentic sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. The Scorpio moon is busy in the early hours of the day today, making connections while we're trying to get some rest. This could lead to an active dream world or restless sleep, but even if you're feeling extra fatigued this morning, avoid going overboard with your caffeine intake. Enjoyable experiences, going out with friends, extended shopping expeditions, or eating and drinking to excess result in you pushing yourself too far and overdoing things. Remember that this way of behaving can do you harm in the long run and does not bring any benefits. Do things in moderation. You can still enjoy life, but don't slip into bad habits. As we move through the day, the watery Scorpio moon creates a sensitive atmosphere. Your empathic side can be activated by this lunar placement, so carry a protective stone or take time to meditate this morning before you leave the house. Scorpio energy loves to spend time with good people and higher vibrations, so try to connect with the people who lift you up. This lunar placement can make us susceptible to deception, so avoid taking things at face value over the next couple of days. You will handle financial matters with your usual aplomb today and should consider different types of investments. A good idea can mean a successful future. Even if you are just looking for bargains, you'll be able to distinguish between good and bad offers. Take advantage of them before someone else does. Relationship frustrations could come to a head later in the afternoon, so try to avoid arguments with your significant other. Have some fun and give yourself permission to blow off some steam. Be open to the weird tonight, because you'll likely receive the most unexpected surprises. In the morning, Venus in Capricorn squares off with Chiron in Aries, stimulating tension within our relationships. Our prerogative during Venus in Capricorn is to establish relationships rooted in loyalty and mutual advancement. We seek friends and partners who are in it for the long haul, those who we can rely on in trying times. Yet, as Venus squares Chiron, our engagements may fail to fulfill us. We are stuck comparing current allies with people from our past who damaged our trust or broke our hearts. We may fear that solid, dependable relationships are not part of our story, and that on some level, our too muchness destines us to be alone. Conflict now arises within our relationships to test our endurance, and ultimately, our compatibility. We must maintain a cool head to face these challenges. No matter the outcome, this walk through fire will make us more aware of who we want standing by our side. Use this time to renew contacts with your family. They will be pleased, and you might even be able to resolve old conflicts as a mediator or by taking the first step to clear matters up. The constellation is favorable for burying the hatchet once and for all. Helpfully, mid-afternoon, Mars sextiles Chiron, allowing us to heal our insecurities through taking action. The Venus-Chiron square has stirred up conflict that we have no choice but to face. But during the Mars-Chiron sextile, accepting this trial with grace is the necessary medicine. In some ways, it is the perfect cosmic foil. Discussions allow us to be vulnerable with others without becoming argumentative or confrontational. We can speak up for our needs with courage. Even if we don't have the perfect words, Mars is still retrograde after all, delivering them from the heart will say it all. By harnessing our voices, we overcome our central anxiety that others may only be with us out of obligation and not out of genuine desire.